Hello YouTube, this is Shan Siddiqui and after views and routes tutorial I am back again and on today I am going to tell you about how to work with routes and views and controller in your Laravel application and how this combination contribute in the development of Laravel application. So let's start. First of all, you need to create a controller. In your project directory you have app directory, then http, and then controller directory. In your controller directory you need to create a php file named about, and this file will be your controller. First of all, you need to define a namespace here which helps you or helps your defined controller to extend with the controller base controller defined by Laravel. So for the namespace you need to go on Laravel website and just copy down this from here and just create a class named about and extend your defined class with the base controller of Laravel. Now your controller is created and inside your controller you need to create a function which will call your view. So here you need to define access modifier public. So you will get access your function from the browser. If you write private here you will be unable to get access this function. So you need to define the function show about and just return any created view inside this function. Pass the name of view to this function call. The view name is about. As you know from previous tutorial, inside resources folder we have a view about.blade.php. So what we are doing is we are just calling this view from here. Now it's time to define root of this. In web.php file we have this keyword which is a root name, and we was previously using closure function to load about view. Now we define a controller, so we'll reference controller here. This is a controller name, and to invoke the method inside controller you need to use @ and after @ you need to write a function which you have here, like this. Now your controller will be call, and after your controller call your method show about page will be called, and this method will return your view. Now go to the browser and just call the defined keyword this here. This. Congratulations, your view is loaded, and now we are going to pass some data to your view from your controller. So switch back to the controller. Here you need to define data, and index should be there like title, and the title will be defined here like about. You can define also some page text like this, and you can write here this text like this. And now you need to pass this data variable to your view as a second argument in the view function like this. Now this data is passed to the view, and these indexes will work as a variable inside your view. So let's switch towards the view like this, and here you need to call those indexes as a variable. So define dollar here and just move here and just write this page text variable with dollar. In this way, you can pass text from the controller towards your views. Now load your page. You can view that this from controller shows that the text is coming from our controller. So this was a tutorial which is about how views and controllers are working together and how you can use them to develop your Laravel applications. If you like my tutorial guys, you can subscribe. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.